Hello there. Welcome to the last episode of the Becoming You podcast for the year 2023. Yes, you were thinking I was going to say the last episode of the podcast. No, we're just getting things started over here. This is the last episode for this year and the 5th episode of the podcast so far. And I am excited about this. And at the same time, on this episode, I just want to rant. 2023 has been a long year. It has been very long. And I'm grateful to God, we made it through. The bills, oh my God. The anxiety, the fear, what else? The constant self-doubt, the tears. I cried so much in this year. I cried so much in this year, and I had so many reasons to celebrate also. So on this episode, I just want to rant about the major challenges I have faced in 2023. I mean, we're still in 2023, but I can see 2024. 2024, is that you I see over there? And the next time you'll be watching me, you will be in 2024 already. And meanwhile, the festive season is coming to an end. I'm just trying to remind you, I'm not trying to say anything here, but just know that January is a very long month. So let's try to put that into consideration while we're spending our money. And speaking of spending money and finances, on this episode, I'll be ranting about the 2 major challenges I faced this year. 1, financial mismanagement. 2, difficulties in making new friends. Now let's dive into the conversation of the day. Right before we dive in, let's hear what these amazing people think of the adulthood phase.
Adulthood is responsibility.
Adulthood is complicated.
Adulthood is growth.
Adulthood is maturity.
Adulthood is being independent.
Adulthood is stressful.
Adulthood has been confronting.
Adulthood is draining.
Adulthood is decision making.
Adulthood is resilient.
Adulthood is overwhelming.
Adulthood is fun and adventurous.
Remember, I'm not here to demonize this phase, but to say it as it is. I am one adult who has always been looking for ways of managing our finances better, like year in, year out. I'm trying to explore new ways of becoming more prudent. I'm trying to explore new ways of saving, of investing, and I have seen a lot. I remember when I invested in crypto, so, I just had someone brief me on it, and I was like, what coin do you advise me to buy? It was on Binance, and I bought it and it crashed. Still, I've made a lot of bad financial decisions, and now I am tired. I don't want to cross into 2024 with this problem. And I know I'm not the only one in this group chat. I know I'm not the only one that needs help. So my finance brothers, my finance sisters, mummies, daddies, uncles, aunties, how do you do it? How do you guys handle your finances? How do you save? How do you invest? How do you have properties? I'm speaking on behalf of so many adults like me that have been trying constantly to have better financial practices, but we're just unable to. I have met people who have different perspectives about money. So I've met 2 groups of extremists when it comes to money management. The first group of people are those who believe that the money you make today should be spent today because tomorrow will take care of itself. I have never lived by this principle because nobody knows tomorrow. Then there is the second group of people. You see, this group of people are the ones that believe that you are not supposed to be spending money. You are supposed to be hoarding all your money. And I'm afraid of this group of people because why are we making money if we can't meet our needs, if we can't buy some of our wants sometimes, why if we can't just enjoy? Money is supposed to be spent. So if we're not spending the money, why are we making the money? But really, I just feel like there's a need for a balance between the two. You shouldn't spend all you have today and leave tomorrow to sort yourself out. Also, you shouldn't not take care of your needs or not meet your needs because you're trying to save for the future. Well, I think there's a need for us to find a balance. So in my quest for finding this balance, I have worked with so many financial advisors. I'll just be sharing the ones that I've lived by. Mind you, none of them have actually worked for me so far. So I still need more advice. Let us bring up new ideas that work to the comment section. Okay, still, the first one is, there's this financial advice I was living by at some point that says, do not buy something when you don't have 5 times the amount of money. And this was beautiful at first when I needed to buy small things. But you see, at some point, I had to break the rules like a couple of times to get things that were expensive. Looking back now, most of the gadgets I own, I was able to buy them because I needed them and I had the money and I bought them. If I had waited to have 5 times the amount before buying them, probably I wouldn't even have the items now. Because have you seen how the prices of things are going up? Have you met inflation? the prices of things keep going up and the income or salary we get to earn is not being increased. So really, tell me how we're supposed to use this theory in a society like ours when we don't even, the amounts we earn is not matching up with what we want to buy or the things that we need. So when I saw that this theory wasn't working for me, I dumped it somewhere. So let me pick theory number 2 that I've applied. There's someone dear to me that brings this one in my ear. It would say, your problem is not your expenses. You just have to make more money to match up with your expenses. You don't need to cut down your expenses because we're not doing too much. But my expenses kept on rising and the opportunity to make more money wasn't presenting itself, and I had to call myself to order. I dumped the theory and I picked up theory number 3. The theory number 3 is living on a budget. This one is when you collect your salary and you're like, I'm saving 20% of my salary and I'm spending just 80%. The first month I did this, there was a small accident at my place and my generator got spoiled, and you see that 20% I had saved was what I used to repair it. And I noticed that when I started living by this theory, that's when unexpected expenses started to come up. I was saving for rainy days, but like it was like my rainy day was every other day, and really it wasn't adding up. But for real, am I the problem? I'm beginning to think I'm the problem now, because thinking about these theories, they are very good ones that people have used and I think they're practical to an extent, but none of them have worked for me. I know I'm not definitely the only one in this predicament. Let me know if you actually go through the same thing. But seriously, I feel there are too many financial theories out there, too many theories, too many rules for us to live by. But I've not really seen one that works. And the one that I'm even looking for now is the one that would help multiply finances. Yeah, it's not really about saving. We've heard so many lectures on that. It's more about investing than saving. I want to take risk, calculated risk. Oh, serious, not like the crypto one I took. There are too many financial theories out there, and I'm really working on becoming a better person. I put in efforts, like you can see. I've applied too many theories, and as a relatively financially disciplined person, I need help. I need advices. I need someone to give me something that works, a financial advice that works. I don't want aspire to desire to perspire, whatever. Give me something that works. What has worked for you? How were you able to fix your budget? How were you able to save, invest, and just multiply your income? Let's help each other. Let's motivate each other. Next year is a year of financial and exponential increase for me, and as many people that are listening to me. Drop your advices in the comment section. Let's know what works for you. Please help your friends. And now we're going to challenge number 2. You see this one, I wasn't prepared for it. Around March, I knew I was going to be moving to a new environment. Yeah, I was thinking, prior to moving, that I already perfected my networking skills and I was a friendly person, so I wouldn't have difficulties in meeting new people and making new friends. Little did I know that I changed in ways that wasn't obvious to me, because I battled with making new friends this year. I can count how many friends I made the whole year. I don't even think I made so many, really. And I found it really challenging because I believe in natural friendships. Like, you see somebody, you guys gravitate towards each other, you guys are able to help each other, you enjoy each other's company, and a friendship is started that way, and everything works fine. Friendship now is complicated. So when someone is doing too much, it's a problem. When someone is not doing enough, it's a problem. And you don't even know when you're doing too much. You don't even know when you're doing enough. You don't know when you're being too chatty. You don't know when you're being too quiet. I find it so hard starting up conversations with people. I was evaluating it myself. I really did not feel so good about not having so many friends to hang out with, to brainstorm ideas with, because seriously, I faced some challenges this year that it would have been easier if I had somebody that could understand my challenge to converse with. But I kept on disturbing my old friends, but yeah, they're not tired of my cries or of my worries or of my rants. But it would have just been nice and fresh to have somebody new to discuss these things with. So it's hard. One thing that stops me from making new friends this year is the fear of rejection. And I was kind of busy too. And friendship is sacrificed in terms of time, communication, your presence. I think it's more of sacrificing your time. So you have to be there, you have to show up for people. And it hurts when it's not being reciprocated, and I tend to always withdraw at this point. So it's been tough. I don't have the energy anymore to be consistent with somebody. till they become my friend, or that kind of thing, or trying to come through for people when they're not coming through for me, hoping someday they'll see me as a friend. I really don't have that energy, and I feel like if I'm giving it to you, if you're not giving me back, I just withdraw. So yeah, friendship has been really, really complicated for me, and I wasn't really successful at making, building genuine connections and bonds this year. I wasn't really successful at it. For now, yeah, the foundation of all the friendships I think I made this year is very shaky. Personally, I think I'm overly cautious, and I'm a bit of an overthinker, so I tend to think about people's actions, inactions, things they say, what they do not even say. I make assumptions a lot, so I don't know if it's this my attitude that stops me from making friends. I don't know if it's this guy that I have around me that stops me from making friends, because I think I'm also a friendly person. See, my personality is confusing even to me, but like to an extent I think I'm friendly, but I could be an overthinker. I was talking to someone about the difficulties I faced in making new friends, and he was like, but you hang out, you have people you hang out with. I was like, yeah, I hang out, but I still feel like I do not have like friends. Friends. And it was like, what does friendship mean to you? Friendship to me is just having a genuine connection with somebody. It's not like we have to talk every day, because I have friends that we just check up on each other once in 3 months, once in a month, but the vibe is still there. You just catch up on each other's lives and we're good. There are different dynamics to friendship, so I think that's what friendship means to me: genuine connection with people when you're not scared to talk, to be yourself, to be vulnerable, and they would correct you with love when you're making mistakes. They'll be there to pull you through, and they'll just have your back every time. So yeah, I look forward to being a better person when it comes to making friends and socializing. I need as many tips as I can get, or I need as many tips as possible, on friendship, socializing, and I want to be a social butterfly, so you guys help me out. Seriously, I don't know the problem, and I just need advices. Do you have difficulties making new friends too? Do you think it's an adult thing because we are old now, we don't have time for rubbish, so like you're doing anyhow we move? Is that it? Or do you think I'm not making enough sacrifice? And to the social butterflies, the ones that when they enter a room, everybody would become their friends, how do you do it? I want to have that level of energy, but I don't just have it in me. I don't know how to do it, really. Like, I don't even find myself saying hi to people, or let's say hi to me first. Is that bad? So like, let me know how you do it. Is it a mindset? Does it start with the mind? Do I have to free my mind to make new friends? Let me just know in the comment section. And I think that's it. I'll see you guys next year in 2024. We'll be talking about our goals. We'll be talking about our goals. I know a lot of us want to pick up new habits, we want to do new things, we want to be new persons and have new connections, So I just think I'll be discussing how we can be more realistic with our goals. And like I said earlier, we should not be working with rigid deadlines. So we'll be talking about this actually in the next episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and please drop your advices in the comments. Thank you. I wish you guys a very happy new year. See you in 2024. Thanks for listening. Catch you on the next episode. Do not forget to live every moment and leave no room for regrets. Remember to follow this channel so you get notification whenever I drop a new episode. Thank you. Bye.